whistles and claps when he came on. Ritwik, star, baby superstar. He's killed it in the film. I love him dearly. He's not here today, and I'll miss him. Meenakshi, I think looking great and glamorous is like super easy for you. It's not even a challenge. I don't think she's even like challenged by it. But I think being Sumati is, you've got into everybody's hearts. And I think everybody talks about, every mention, whoever I speak to also, along with Baskhar, there's a mention of Sumati and how believable you were. And now I'm seeing all the young men being like, oh, we want a wife like Sumati. So that's a great victory. I think you'll always be remembered for this role. It's been an absolute joy working with you. Coming to our technical crew, I finally get to meet the great G.V. Prakash. We've always been like friends online. We've only been texting. G.V. is the first person to message me saying, bro, we have a blockbuster on our hands. I put almost 40 films I've done, I think. And I've heard this before also. I was like, yeah, I've heard it. We'll wait till Monday after release and then we'll know if it's done well. But I always had faith in the film, but I think he saw it more clearly than I did. I've never seen you and Venki together, but I've heard so many stories of your interactions, both of you. They're literally, I think, like brothers. They're like twins. They have a great dynamic. They will be composing music anywhere. They might be in Chennai. They might be in Dubai. But, and he is so quick with his tunes. This film was never delayed. No song shoot was delayed. No post-production was delayed from GV's side, which, as a producer, I should know that is a very rare feat. But I hope we collaborate on many more films together, GV. Nimish, who's not here today because he's busy shooting a film I'm producing in Kochi. We haven't really had a chance to discuss the joy of this film. We've done many films together, and our last film didn't exactly do very well. So I think we had a lot of things to prove, and we wanted to do our best in this film. The beauty of, I think, Nimish's work is it's not so visible. Like he takes you into the film and takes you into the characters. He brings you intimately to our faces. So if a lot of these performances are being appreciated, I think it has a lot to do with our DOP. Banglan, I think, probably one of the best production designers we have in the country. Done many of my films. Of course, Lucky Bhaskar. His next is Kantara 2. That looks incredible. I've seen some images. Naveen, Nuli, our editor. This is the one big fight I used to have with Venki and Naveen. ఎందుకంటే నాకు ఈ సినిమాలో అన్ని షార్ట్స్ అన్ని స్క్రీన్స్ నాకు చాలా నచ్చింది ఇష్టం. I love it. I love every shot, every frame, every scene, and I feel like everything has life. So when anything is lost, it doesn't have to be my dialogue. It can be like any artist dialogue also. I'm like, oh, why are you removing this, Venki? Keep it. But then it would have been a 4.5, 5-hour film. So every time I'll dub, I'll see one frame going, one shot, one dialogue. I'm like, why are you cutting this? And I'll be fighting with Venki, and I'm like, if Naveen wants to keep cutting something, ask him to grow plants and chop leaves, start gardening. And I used to fight with them. But after seeing the audience reaction on the first day, I think our editor knows best. I will trust Naveen blindly to cut any of my films. Because the problem is we are all too attached. We've worked too hard on the shoots. So each of us have a favorite shot, favorite scene, favorite dialogue, favorite performance. But I think an editor has the clarity of that. So I think both of you together, Venki and Naveen, are a dynamite combination. I don't know who else I'm missing. But our crew, Anji, where are you? I love you, Anji, the mostest. He's our first AD, and he's been there throughout. I always find one person that I need on set whenever the director is busy. I'm like, Anji, am I saying it correctly? Help me with my lines. So any consulting I need, I have Anji at call. Varma, your performance was outstanding in the film. It was a highlight cameo of Lucky Bhaskar. SK, Akifa, all of you, who else am I missing? Adson, all our cast and crew. Love you all. Thank you so much for this opportunity. To the Telugu audience and the people, we have some divine connection. Like Nagi said, the first time they came to me with Mahanati, ఆ టైంలో నాకు తెలుగు అంతే ఐ హ్యావ్ నో ఎక్స్పోజర్ ఐ డోంట్ నో ద లాంగ్వేజ్ I've heard two things as a child, which is ఏమండి చెప్పు బాగున్నారా, this is all I've heard, that's all I know. So I always worried that I will mess up if I Dilraju Garu, who's not here right now, but he offered me something right after OK Bangaram. But I said, sir, I don't know the language. But if I'm standing here today, it's because Nagi and Swapna had this crazy faith, belief, because they're like that. They believe they can do anything. They say they're going to make a film set in 2098 or whatever. They'll do it because they believe in anything. In the cinema, anything is possible. So they thought this actor from Malayalam could come here and play Gemini Ganeshan Garu in Telugu. Because I think they believed it, I slowly started to believe it. Hanu sir, you took it forward for me from there with Sita Ramam. I will never forget our narration. Our narration was Telugu, Hindi, English, I think maybe a little Tamil also. So it was like jigsaw puzzle. I'm getting one piece, I'm piecing it together. But you gave me one of the most memorable films of my life, my career. And then finally, now I'm here with Venki, who looks like this little boy. Like, my dad's like, nobody will believe this boy directed this film. When you see Venki, he doesn't look like a director. I think you have to wear a hat or get a director's chair or something, some cliche you have to do. And like Manik sir said, every day he's worn the same outfit. He has 10 of the same t-shirts, 10 of the same track pants, and one kerchief. And this is a look every day. So sometimes you can't find him also because he just blends in the background somewhere. But for beyond his age, beyond how he appears, I think like Nagi said, maybe it's all his life experience.